the 2015 has been enchanting as far as providing us with the technology setting. Some breakthroughs, as far as I can tell, include wonderful solutions. For example, the Mercedes cruise control radar system, self-parking, and just to name a few in here. But we've seen some very good emerging technical abilities. For example, the car-to-car communication system would be a tremendous value for peer-to-peer setting for autonomous driving of the future. Some of the breakthroughs that happened may not have been totally ready for the market. That includes, for example, the auto steer system that some of the manufacturers have provided. It's not because the technology was not there. The technology was really ready, but because it was not ready for the market, and mainly because of misuse. And we've seen some issues, and that being pulled out of the market probably is an indication of lack of social acceptance, or maybe lack of proper testing of these devices. So these are the harbingers, in my mind, for a more bigger systems that we will probably continuing to see in the 2016 timeframe. The automotive market has benefited from tremendous advancements in little pieces of technologies that add a tremendous amount of safety in the way we deal with current driving, truck driving, etc. We would like to see more of a system-level type of solutions. The issue there, in my mind, and that's what we have been discussing here in the 2015 Autonomous Truck Conference, is the ability to properly test and create a setting so that we have some legislation that follows and allow adequate autonomous driving in the highway, for example. And the reason why that is really taking a long time to happen, in my mind, is because legislators do not understand completely the technology. Not because they don't know how it is, but because it's really hidden behind an IP structure that each manufacturer is covering. So in order to have a better legislative type of solutions, I think everybody ought to come up with a way to collaboratively look at what is it that each solution is providing, and therefore set the stage for a proper testing that is governed by for example, all DMVs and official sites that the government sees. That is exactly the delicate issue that we're facing in terms of creating the proper legislation. We see now a few states, 5 states, still allow autonomous driving, and that's a big issue, because creating a local setting may not be the proper way of looking at it, especially when you have a global need. You know, if for example, the state of Nevada allows autonomous cars to be on the roads, and the state of Florida, there are a lot of states in between that are to be affected if we have to have this longer haul. I think a common understanding and common legislation is the big hurdle. And in order to do that, I think proper testing again would be key in building the confidence level needed to allow that. Oh, it's been enchanting. The adventure has been totally awesome. We need more of that. We need more communications. But we need also to understand where we are at. We see a tremendous breakthroughs in technology solutions, but we don't see a lot of understanding as far as education, for example. What are we going to do when these systems, and some of them are available? We saw this adaptive radar-based cruise control that Mercedes is providing auto parking. Is the academic world on par with all of these solutions? Who's going to be able to service and maintain all of these solutions? We need to think globally when adapting these types of solutions.